G'day, Dan here from awebsitedesigner.com.au. In this three-part training video series on website traffic, I will be introducing you to traffic and giving you an idea of how you can get more traffic to your small business website. In video 1, I'll be giving you an overview of what traffic is, the types of traffic, and showing you through some traffic charts. In video 2, I'll help you with some of the things you can do yourself to get more traffic. And then in video 3, I will introduce what you can do with a third party to get more traffic. And at the end of all of that, we'll talk about our one-page traffic PDF, which you can download from awebsitedesigner.com.au. Okay, so website traffic for small business, video 1. In this video, I'll be showing you through the two main types of traffic, the sources of traffic, and I'll be demonstrating that by giving you access to some basic charts and then some more complicated charts. So when I talk about the types of traffic, it's really important that you understand the difference between a broad sort of type of traffic and a targeted buyer. So people that might fall into the broad category might be people just browsing your website. People might be there just reading a blog post or watching a video. They might not want to buy right now. They may never want to buy. They might be competitors or spammers. They could be a potential customer or a partner. They could be a potential client, but you don't really know. They're a broad visitor. What you do know about these visitors is they're not ready to buy right now. The other type of visitor you might get is a targeted or a hot buyer, someone who has a problem they want solved straight away, and they've visited your site to attempt to solve that problem. So, as an example, if someone goes into Google and says, "Get me to the front page of Google," and they find my website, then that's a hot buyer ready to be converted straight away to sign up to our SEO program. If someone goes into Google and says, "Learn about search engine optimization," and they find one of my blog posts, then that's a broad visitor. So they're the two types of traffic, and understanding the difference between those two is really important, and that will make more sense as we go on later. Traffic is one of the most complicated topics to understand. Most people know something about search engine optimization, or they know what it is. Most people know something about pay-per-click advertising or AdWords, but these are just two parts of a really, really complex situation in website traffic. And obviously Google is a really big part of traffic, but it's not the only part of traffic. And what I wanted to do with this presentation was to give a more broad idea of what traffic is, and then in the videos that follow on from here, give you some specific things you can do to get more traffic, and a lot of those things aren't to do with Google. So where do people come from? Here are some simple traffic charts. This one on the left is probably fairly typical for a small business. It's more or less a three-way split between people coming from search engines, people coming from other websites, and then people hitting your website directly. In that component where people are coming from search engines, a lot of people might be just going into that search engine, typing in your business name just to find your site. Like they might be actually specifically looking for your website, but instead of going to the address bar, they go into Google. So that figure's often a little bit inflated, and you need to look at the keywords people are searching for in Google to actually work out, whether these are potential new customers that you're finding, or whether they're just people who know about you already who are just trying to get your phone number or something, or trying to get to your website. But that gives you some idea of a sort of typical small business website. And this business probably isn't investing a huge amount of money in SEO or pay-per-click advertising. And if they are doing that, you might see more of a chart like this one, which is the traffic chart for my blog, awebsitedesigner.com.au. And my percentage of search engine visits is a lot higher, and referring sites and direct traffic is a little bit lower. And that's because we get a lot of traffic through natural search engine optimization, which is one of the techniques I'll talk about later on. Okay, so it looks pretty simple based on those charts, but have a look at this chart. This is one I got from internet marketer James Schramko, and he's got a internet marketing product where he talks about traffic. And if James is listening, I did get permission to use this chart from one of his team members. Now, this is just the internet marketing component, or the SEO, search engine optimization component of traffic. This doesn't even include some of those things we saw on the previous chart, things like direct visits. A lot of those direct visits are from offline advertising that you do to get people to your site. So this chart here is just an idea of what goes on when you get a search engine optimization person, or you're getting someone promoting your content online, which is one of many strategies of generating traffic to your site. So that gives you some idea of the complexity of traffic. So what we want to look at is how we get more traffic. And in videos 2 and 3, I'm going to be introducing our traffic model. I'll talk a little bit about the website, and I'll tell you how to get more traffic, both by taking action as the business owner and by working with a third party to help you get more traffic. If you want any more information, check out a websitedesigner.com.au.